Welcome to Living Well with Sigma Humans, and if you're tuning in today as a patient, caregiver, or someone who simply cares about the future of healthcare, we are glad you're here. Because we need to talk, not about breaking news or politics, but about something much more personal: your access to care. Specifically, how changes happening right now in Medicare could affect the way you or your loved ones receive medical attention, and what we can do to stay ahead of it. You may have heard about telehealth rollbacks. It's one of those headlines that feels distant, like policy speak. But behind that headline is a real shift that's already impacting people, especially older adults and caregivers, in very real ways. Let me explain. Back in 2020, when the world shut down, Medicare did something extraordinary. It expanded access to telehealth almost overnight. That meant seniors could talk to doctors by video, and in many cases, even by phone, without needing to leave their homes or navigate complex systems. It was one of the few bright spots during an incredibly difficult time. And for millions of people, it worked. It kept care going. It created connection when hospitals were locked down. It gave peace of mind. But here we are in 2025, and quietly, much of that progress is being undone. The government has allowed key telehealth flexibilities to expire. That means, for many patients, phone calls with doctors are no longer covered. In some cases, video visits are limited based on where you live, what kind of provider you see, or how recently you've had an in-person visit. There are more hoops, more rules, more ways to lose access without even realizing it. And it's not theoretical. We're already hearing from patients who are confused, frustrated, and in some cases, cut off from the providers they trusted. One daughter told us, "We've been doing check-ins by phone for years. Now they're telling us it's not allowed unless my mom can get to the clinic in person. She's 82. She doesn't drive. What are we supposed to do?" That's the question, isn't it? What are we supposed to do when a system that promised access starts backing away from it? At Sigma Humans, our answer is simple. We show up. We don't wait for the system to fix itself. We meet people where they are, literally. Our model is built around a kind of care that almost feels old-fashioned in its simplicity, but revolutionary in practice. We provide house calls, real doctors, real time, and in your home. We started Sigma Humans because we saw what was missing: not more apps or more portals, but more presence. More listening, more time with a doctor who isn't rushing to get to the next screen. And yes, we do offer telehealth too, between visits or for quick check-ins, but our core service, the one we believe truly restores trust in healthcare, is the visit that happens across your kitchen table or in your living room. That's where stories are told. That's where healing begins. So what should you do right now if you're worried about these changes? First, don't panic. You're not alone. There are options. Second, get informed. Ask your provider how the Medicare changes might affect your care. Find out what's covered and what's not. And third, if you need support, if you're managing a chronic condition, if you're a caregiver feeling overwhelmed, reach out. We're here, not just digitally, but physically. We'll come to you. This moment in healthcare doesn't have to mean loss. It can mean rethinking what we want from our providers. It can mean choosing care that feels more human, more accessible, more on your terms. If you're in the Chicagoland area and this resonates with you or someone you care for, visit sigmahumans.com to schedule a house call or learn more. We are now accepting insurance, and we work with families every day who are navigating this shift with uncertainty, but also with hope. Because when the system backs off, we show up. Thank you for listening to Living Well with Sigma Humans. Until next time, take care of yourself and take care of each other.